What is real estate wholesaling? Let's talk about it on Kyle Talks Money. Real estate wholesaling is a business strategy in which a wholesaler enters into a contract on a home before eventually selling the contract to a new buyer. The wholesaler acts like an intermediary, selling the property on behalf of the property owner and keeping the profits. Wholesale real estate can be an effective way for new investors to break into the real estate market without investing significant capital. The wholesaler doesn't actually purchase the property. Instead, the temporary contract with the owner gives them the right to sell it on their behalf, keeping the profits for themselves. The properties that wholesalers sell are often distressed off-market properties. The owner no longer wants the home, nor do they want to do the work necessary to get it ready for a traditional sale. Instead, they contract with a wholesaler, who takes it off their hands. So, how does a real estate wholesaling work? The transaction involves a contract between the seller and the wholesaler. In the contract, the wholesaler agrees to sell the property for a minimum amount by a certain date, and it may require that they invest some earnest money. For example, a wholesaler might agree to sell a property for $150,000 within 90 days. Once a contract is signed, the wholesaler finds a buyer, often a real estate investor, to take over the contract. The wholesaler's goal is to sell the property for more than the amount listed on the contract. For example, with a contract that lists the price of a property at $150,000, the wholesaler might try to sell the property for $175,000. The difference between the contract price and the sale price, known as the spread, is the wholesaler's profit. In this case, the profit would be $25,000. But let's look at the pros and cons of this. First, let's explain the pros. First, the little upfront investment required. Real estate wholesaling doesn't require you to actually purchase the property. The only real upfront investment required on your end is your time and your marketing efforts, and in some cases, earnest money. Second is potentially large profits in a short period. A wholesale real estate deal might not take more than a few months to complete and could result in a substantial profit. And third, it gives a foot door in the real estate industry. Wholesale real estate can be a great opportunity for those trying to break into the real estate industry. You'll learn a lot about the business and have the opportunity to network with other investors. But there are cons to this. First, lower profit margin. Real estate wholesaling can be profitable, but often has lower profit margins than other forms of real estate investing, such as flipping. This lower profit margin reflects the lower risk and financial investment required for wholesalers. Second, it's dependent on other buyers and sellers. To be a successful wholesaler, you need property owners willing to sell via a wholesale real estate deal and investors willing to buy. And third, unpredictable income. There's no guaranteed profit with wholesale real estate. If you don't sell a home within a time period in the contract, you may lose out on the deal. You may also find that you go through seasons of lower inventory to sell. So what does this mean for individual investors? Real estate has been a popular investment strategy for decades. In fact, Gallup polling consistently shows that Americans believe real estate is to be the best long-term investment, beating out stocks. As an individual investor, real estate can feel intimidating because of the upfront investment required to buy homes and ongoing yearly investment of time and money. Real estate wholesaling can be a good entry point into the world of real estate. There's little investment required on your part outside of what you pay to market the buyers and sellers. So if you've been considering getting into real estate but don't have the money to do so, you can consider real estate wholesaling. So is it worth it? As with any business or investment opportunity, you might find yourself asking, is it worth it? And like most things, the answer is, it depends. Real estate wholesaling can be profitable and has the potential of requiring little upfront capital, but you must also consider whether it's something that really interests you. Real estate wholesaling requires marketing and networking. You'll also likely need a deep understanding of real estate and the local market. Real estate wholesaling can absolutely be worth it if you have a passion for real estate, but just need the capital to help you get there. Real estate wholesaling gives you the experience you need, as well as profits to reinvest in your next business venture. So now you're ready. How do you actually start? To start real estate wholesaling, you'll first need a marketing strategy to help you attract sellers and find off-market properties. Marketing strategies you might employ include direct marketing, online advertising, cold calling, and search engine optimization. Often the sellers in whole-party property deals have distressed properties and aren't able or willing to fix them up or sell them at their own. That information can help you target your marketing efforts. The other thing you'll need to start real estate wholesaling is a network of willing buyers. The buyers in wholesale real estate transactions are often real estate investors willing to pay cash. You can find investors via social media platforms like Facebook or LinkedIn. You can also join local real estate investment meetups. Once you've built your network, you'll have people to call when you have a property to sell. So what are your thoughts? Are you thinking about going to real estate wholesaling? Comment your thoughts below. And as always, take care of your money.